Good morning, dear students. So, students, in the last class, we have finished your sixth chapter, that is, Anansi and Turtle Share Dinner. Now, students, you must have thought that after this, today I will be starting the poem, that is, my computer at my homework. But not, students, I will not start the poem, but instead, I will again go to your grammar part, because students, there is an announcement for all of you that in the month of November, it is October, so in the month of November you are going to have your midterm examinations, which will be of 50 marks. So that's why I am not proceeding further with the part B book, but instead I am going back to the grammar section, because although I have touched all the topics from the grammar, but still the grammar book was not done by me. Actually, you all know that in the initial days when we started the online classes, there were lots of problems. We didn't have the books, and that's why I couldn't do the exercises of the grammar books for all of you. So now, as the examinations are approaching, that's why I have decided to solve the exercises which has been given in your grammar books. So students, let's start with our grammar classes once again. So today we are again starting with the first topic of your grammar book, that is sentences. And I know that you know most of the parts of this topic, but still let me remind you a few things that we have already discussed, and let me tell you some more new things that you will find in the grammar book. So let's start with it. So the first thing is the definition of sentence. And I know that you all know what is a sentence, because we have already discussed this topic for many times. But still, let me tell you, students, that a sentence is a group of words which makes complete sense. Say, for example, Lena swims for an hour every day. And students, a sentence may end up in a full stop, a question mark, or an exclamation mark. And these marks, question mark, full stop, and exclamation mark, they are called punctuation marks. Now students, there is an exercise in your book on sentences, and it is exercise number A. The question is, look at the picture, then match the columns to complete the sentences. You can see a picture has been given here and two columns have been given, and we have to match both the columns so that the sentences means the group of words can connect with each other and they can form a correct sentence. So this is the question. Now let me give you the answer of this question. Number 1, Granny is working in the garden. It will be number B. Its answer will be number B. It is already been done by the book, and hence your sentence has become Granny is working in the garden with Jaya. The number 2, Sheila and Papa are. Its answer will be F. Means your sentence has become Sheila and Papa are playing cricket. The number 3, there is a tray of oranges. Its answer will be D. Hence the sentence has become there is a tray of oranges on the table. Now number 4, Mummy is sitting at the table. Its answer is C. Hence the sentence has become Mummy is sitting at the table and reading a newspaper. Then number 5, I can see trees. Its answer will be A. Hence the sentence is I can see trees in the background. The number 6, a purple umbrella. Its answer is E. Hence the sentence is A purple umbrella is protecting mummy from the sun. So students, these are the answers of the first exercise. So students, you don't have to write down this exercise in your classwork copy. You just put the answers correctly in your book itself, okay? No need to write all those long question marks again in the copies. It will be a very time consuming method. So just write down the answers correctly in the book itself. I'll check your book itself. Now student, the next topic of discussion here is kinds of sentences. And I know that you have not got it earlier. So let me tell you that we can divide sentences into 4 categories. They are statement, interrogative sentences, imperative sentences, and exclamatory sentences. Now students, let me give you a brief details on each kind of these sentences. So, to understand the kinds of sentences, here I have included a few examples. Let me first read out for all of you. Number 1. Beijing is the capital of China. Number B. I don't enjoy eating cabbage. Number C. Can you teach me how to swim? Number D. May I borrow this book? So students, out of these 4 sentences, you can see that the first 2 sentences, it ends in full stops. And the next 2, they end in question mark. And you can see the first 2 sentences, they just stating a fact, okay? And the next 2, they are asking something. They are asking a question. And these 4 examples, they form the first 2 kinds of sentences, namely statement and interrogative sentences. Now let me give you the definition of these 2 sentences first so that you can understand it properly. So, statement. A sentence that states a fact or an opinion is called statement, and it ends with full stops. So students, here in the examples, the first 2 sentences are called statement because they are just stating an fact and they are also ending with full stops. Then comes the interrogative sentences. Interrogative sentence is a sentence that asks something, okay students, and it ends with a question mark. So our last 2 sentences, C and D, they are the interrogative sentences here. So there is a major difference between statement and interrogative sentence. One is statement ends with full stop and interrogative sentence ends with question mark. If you have to identify an interrogative sentence, you just have to see that whether it ends with a question mark or not. If it ends with a question mark, then it is an interrogative. If it is not, then it's not an interrogative. It is very easy, students. Now students, I hope that you have understood the first 2 kinds of sentences. Now let me show you an exercise on the types of sentences, and the first exercise is number D. Here the question is, match the words in the columns to make meaningful sentences. You can see that 2 pairs of 2 columns have been given with some group of words, and we have to match them to form some sentences. So the answers, let me give you the answers of exercise D. So number 1, my cat, its answer will be C, and the sentence will be, my cat has 5 kittens. The number 2, Leila, its answer will be H. So your sentence is, Leila did not go to school today. The number 3, a small puppy, its answer is F, and hence your sentence will be, a small puppy followed me home today. Number 4, are your friends, its answer is B. So the sentence will be, are your friends planning a picnic? Number 5, Mary's bracelet, its answer will be D. So the sentence is, Mary's bracelet was made of silver. Then the answer of question number 6 is G. So your sentence will be, Karan's mother took him to the dentist. The number 7's answer is A. So the sentence is, did you use shampoo when you washed your hair? Number 8. I found this 10 rupee note. Its answer is E. So the sentence is, I found this 10 rupee note lying on the floor. So students, once again note down these answers in your book correctly. Now the next sentence is, write questions for these statements. So students, you can see some statements have been given here, and we have to write proper questions for these statements. Means we have to form interrogative sentences here. So let me give you the answers. Number 1, who designed the Gateway of India? It is already given. Then answer of number 2 will be, where has Kanika gone? Number 3 will be, when will the holidays begin? Number 4, how will you come here home? Number 5, who tidied up the room? Number 6, what did mummy say? Number 7, what is a baby deer called? So student, this is the answer of question number S. So students, here I am ending our today's class. We are not proceeding further because types of sentences, it's a new topic for all of you, and you must have not understood the first two also. That's why if I discuss all the 4 kinds of sentences, you may get some confusion here. So now from today's class, whatever answers I have given, please note it down in your books correctly. Okay. Now student, today I have an home assignment for you, and the assignment is exercise B. So students, please try to do it by yourself and send me in the mail ID which is given in your upload sheet. So with it student, here is the end of our today's class. Again we shall meet tomorrow with the next 2 kinds of sentences and some other related topics. So thank you so much